Well, I just want to give you an update about Barbara Popo. Just want to give you an update. She's at her post behind her door. It's Barbara Poe right behind the door, smoking her cigarettes all the more when I come and go. Matter of fact, tonight she opened up the door just to look to see if it was me. So I acted like I made a bunch of voices and threw my voice to make it sound like there were other people out there. She opened up the door and looked at me, and then she went, woo, and shut the door, boom. And she was still smoking behind that door. If I had an X-ray gun, I would see her right there at the peephole, peeping out at me. Every time I come and go, that's the Barbara Popo. Is right there behind the mo. Cause she don't have nothing to do because she's crazy. Barbara Poe, the Looney Tune, across the hall. Yeah, and then she's like going, get away from my door. Nobody's out there because I looked through the peephole and she's going crazy and she's yelling that through her door trying to act like me, but she was really out there though. But nobody was out there bothering her door. But she's crazy Barbara Poe. And that's who the Shields got watching, their daughter. Isn't that a wonderful moral character? That's a great person to have watching your daughter. Boy, I tell you, we need to refer her for Angie's List. You know, get her an ad on there so she can babysit a lot of people because she's such a model person and she's real good with kids and she's really perfect, right? She don't do nothing wrong. You know, she don't do nothing, right? Yes, she's worried and paranoid about what I'm doing. That's why she sleeps half the day. Wondering what I'm doing during the night. It's wonderful. I gotta see what Mike's doing across the hall. My post is behind the door, behind my apartment. I don't got nothing else to do but worry about what he's doing. Because I just don't have nothing to do to utilize my time because I'm losing my mind because I'm Barbara Poe. Woo! You know, that's basically what she does every day. I must be a celebrity to her because she's really up in my business. I tell you, I can feel her presence just burning through that door. I just know she's there. I smell the smoke. She's right there all the time. You know, it's like 98% of the time she's right there butting the grime. But anyway, let's move on to it. I'm going to get tired of talking about the crazy woman across all. Let's move on to the next article. But, you know, I'm just tired of it. I really am sick of it. But let's just move on and... the weather's going to get hot today. Not as hot as it was yesterday. But, you know, it's okay because, you know, we're going to get some relief. It's called thunderstorms. Because some could be severe. Might have some medium to large size hail. You know, pea size all the way up to maybe quarter size in diameter. You may have a lot of cloud and lightning. You know, that's what you can expect with these storms. Heat advisories in effect. Richmond, probably more East Richmond and areas east to the coast is under heat advisory, but just because you're not in that little orangish area on the map does not mean it's not going to be hot here in Mechanicsville or anywhere else where it's not redded in, because it's going to be hot today. That air conditioner is going to be running like it was yesterday, running a lot. I mean, woo, it was running crazy yesterday. It's going to be doing it again today, folks. So, you know, remember, if you hear thunder, move indoors so you don't get struck by lightning. Remember, don't stay in the pool if you hear that thunder. Okay, it's so important, folks, to make sure you take heed of those things, and you know, make sure you get off a golf course. Don't get in there shooting them holes and get yourself shot by lightning. It can happen. More people die on golf courses than anywhere else due to lightning strikes. So be careful. Don't change your plans, but listen to the sky. You hear that thunder? It's not your stomach. It's not your butt. Make sure you get inside. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next article. I wonder, what's going on with people? I had this guy, his name is Fritz, but I'm going to call him Fritz Pitts. Fritz the Piss, because he's the pisser. You know, Fritz the Piss is a guy that is a troll on YouTube, I think. Because, you know, I wasn't even accusing people of not giving. I'm just saying people don't give. Okay, let me break it down for you. And I just am asking for people to give because we really are a ministry here and we need money like yesterday. And it's like, you know, nobody's giving. And it's like nobody's taking me seriously. And, you know, I'm in the red here. And I give lots of ways on how you can give. I mean, I could work for you. I can do IT work. You can give that way. I can earn the money, you know, or you can just give a donation over the phone. And you simply just call at 804-789-9373. I wasn't saying that nobody's given. This guy, I guess he hears voices, and he's sort of like a Barbara Poe too, and he just kind of makes up stuff as they go along, and he just kind of embellishes everything, makes it a nice story, and retells it. That's kind of what he does. He's saying things and implying things that I didn't even say. Oh, you just go after your friends and just call people out on YouTube. Well, yeah, I call people out on YouTube when they act like jerks. And yeah, I talk about my neighbors and all because they're all assholes. And when they act like an asshole, I'm going to call them out because there ain't nothing being done about it here with the landlord. The landlord's not doing a damn thing about it. And yet I'm always constantly under fire. And that's not right. And then when I go say something to the lady, I'm harassing her. That's the funny thing. It's like she can go mess with my door and jerk on my doorknob like she does every other night. She does this all the time. It's been going on for years. And just tormenting the hell out of me. And then Beth Ann's over there, coming over here about 4 or 5 times out of the week and spending the night over there on the weekends. And then see her running around the back of the building getting in the car. Neighbors are telling me this. And then I see her getting into Danny's car. Oh, he's touching women's genitalia and who knows, he might be touching her genitalia. I don't know. So you wonder if somebody's touching somebody, it's probably him touching her. Because he's touched all these other women, he's probably touching her too when he's riding her home. You talk about a predator, there you go. So that's what I'm talking about. Somebody has that kind of reputation and they're known for doing things like that. You don't ride your daughter in a car with someone like that. Because even though they may have a clean background, they can lie about stuff. They can have it altered. They pay somebody to bribe somebody. They can say stuff, but they could be lying because they never got arrested. See, so they could be still doing this stuff. They just haven't got caught. See, and that's what he does. Okay, because none of these women around here will tell because they're too scared. Okay, and so they're afraid because that's what they told me. They're afraid that he'll retaliate. I said, well, all you're doing is by being quiet is just allowing him to go and, continue to touch people in the wrong way. And, Beth Ann, she might have been touched by him. He might have done something to her. I wouldn't put it past him because he's a jerk. He's a creep. That's what my mother said. So she could lie about that. She might have had that happen. I don't know. I mean, he's been going in and out that apartment a lot down there last summer. Back and forth to barbers in that apartment last summer. So, everybody said I was delusional and all, said I need to be committed. That's what Sean told Joy to give a message to me. But then I see Beth Ann, getting in the car, but I'm crazy, right? I think the one that needs to be committed is Sean Shields. Because she lied about that. She said she would never do that stuff to me. And then she told Joy the same thing. And there's Beth Ann getting in his car. And then getting in other people's car. So, who's the crazy one? Everybody's seeing this. But I'm the crazy one. I'm the delusional one, right? But yet, all this stuff's going on. It's wonderful, isn't it? And if I'm the predator, why the world would you have her coming over here if I'm such a big predator, sexually deviant with children? If I'm like this, then why the world would you have her across the hallway from me to revisit that memory to get her all upset? She don't look all upset. She's upset because she can't probably talk to me. Because she was ordered by the mafia queen of Sean Shields to not talk because she's wearing riches there in the house. But it's not because she don't want to talk to me, it's because she can't. But she's not affected by me at all. She don't look affected one bit. She looked, when she got in the car, she saw me, her face turned red, and she looked like she was crying. She wasn't embarrassed or upset at me. She was crying because she wants to talk to me. I know she does. I can see it in her eyes. I know that girl. I like to talk to her too. I like to talk to the boys. But I'm this sexual predator, and they keep bringing this girl over here. And I'm a sexual predator, even though I'm a preacher, right? Okay, it really makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Let's bring him over there and just harass Michael. Let's bring him over, right across the hall with Barbara. Yes, let's bring him over. That really makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Because that's something you don't do. Nobody does that in their right mind. If I'm really that predator, why am I living here? If I'm really that predator, why is she across the hallway? It's cold cutoff. She shouldn't be here either. I mean, that's common sense. If that's really true, which it's not, Who's lying? Not me. Somebody else is lying. And I think it begins with an SH and ends with an N. You know, story's a wonderful story. Great attention. I'm the victim scenario. Who the victim is me. The joke's gone on too long enough. It's time to mop it up now. Okay, you had your fun in the sun. It's over. Okay? So you need to find somebody to watch your kids. And Barbara can't be it. Or we need to work things out. Because it's going to get a little more dicey. I still see this activity going on. It's going to get a little more interesting. I'm going to get some outside help. Because, we got to get this under control. Because I'm tired of being all accused. I'm tired of all the innuendo. I'm tired of all the false stuff. I'm tired of all the gossiping. I'm tired of Barbara giving me a bunch of crap. I'm tired of all of it, and it's stopping now. You know, she needs to get a life or be committed. She needs to do something with her life or go to, like my uncle said, go to North State or go to like St. Mary's mental psych ward. You know, or go in some home where she belongs. And give her some medicine to calm her down. Because I'm not over there messing with her door. I'm not over there bothering her. I'm not over there opening my door every time she comes out and goes in her door like she does to me. Or standing there looking out the damn peephole, seeing what she's doing every time she's coming and going. I don't do any of that shit. Excuse my language, but I'm very upset. I'm tired of it. So I just want to clear the air. Because that's the way I am. If you don't like me saying stuff about you, stop acting like a fool. And I won't call you out. That's what preachers do. That's my job. You're going to act like a fool, I'm going to call you out. And I'm tired of it. Y'all need to grow up. Start acting like people. If you're supposed to be a woman of God, act like it. You know, you're not perfect. None of y'all are. I'm not either. But I'm not going to sit there and act like I live in an ivory tower when I don't live in an ivory tower. When I got kids that don't really want to spend time with me because they can't stand to be with you because they're always trying to make an issue out of stuff when they're not doing anything most of the time. And you're falsely accusing them of stuff. And you're always over them and smother them like a helicopter mom. I mean, you doing this to yourself, you're going to lose those children, I'm telling you. As soon as they're 18, they're going to be gone. They're going to only see their daddy's Charlie, that's it. They're not going to want to be around you. That bond you want, you can forget it. Because all the stuff you're doing right now, Bethany's just counting the days till she's 18, boy. And the same with the boys. As soon as they're over to leave, they want to get the heck out of there. So you keep thinking that stuff, okay? Because I know your kids better than you know them. And I know that's what they think. So keep thinking your thing. Keep doing all your efforts. Because all you're doing is just pushing them away like you push everybody else away. Okay? But anyway, this is some of the stuff I want to talk about because this is real news. I'm a man of God. I don't appreciate this bull junk because it's crazy. And I get cussed a little bit because I am so freaking fed up with it. And something's got to be done about it. So if I got to put their name on the internet and smear it all over the world, I will. I'm going to put a stop to it one way or another because I got a bigger mouth than they do. And I can reach millions of people where Sean can only meet you a little bit because she don't know how the idea. She don't have no clue. Yeah, I can transmit all around the world in just 1 second. So what I'm trying to tell you, stop it. Both of you. All of you. Whoever's involved, Danny, everybody. Stop it. I'm going to put the truth out on every one of you. Stop it. I'm tired of the bull crap here. I want it to stop. It's getting old. Okay, find something else to do. Go argue with yourself in the bathroom. Stop arguing with me and bothering me. Okay? Get a life. Otherwise, you will be kicked out of here. It's going to happen. Stop it. You want to get kicked out of here? You don't care? That's what's going to happen. Okay? All right, but anyway, let's just move on. So, I want to tell you, but that's how I feel about this. It's just crazy, okay? I did stuff. I was nice to those kids. I love those kids. I still do, very much. But then to be accused of doing something like that is just crazy. And then to come over here and talk to Barbara to see what she's got to say, and what would she have to say? Absolutely nothing, because I don't even talk to the woman. I don't have no contact with her. I don't have no conversation with her, so she's not going to say anything because she don't know half of what she's talking about. Nothing. Okay? So you need to stop talking to her. You should never have talked to her in the first place, dummy. Okay? That's why kids hate you. Because you do stuff like this all the time. I mean, how do you stop this? Is stop doing it. It's that simple. And you start rebuilding your relationship with those kids. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, like a drive-through. No, things take time. Healing has to take place. And you got to calm down and relax, Sean. Yeah, you got to take a time out. Start listening to your kids before you hand down judgment like you always do. Overreact. Overjump the gun. Talking to people like Barbara that are just like you. She's the same way. That's why she don't have much family. That's why much don't come around. And they don't come around here. And I'm telling the truth because they do not come around here very much. Her granddaughter don't even come over here anymore. And I'd already said why she don't come over here in the other video. I'm not going to go through all that again. So that's the reason. It's not because of something I did. Something she did. And her daughter happened to see her do it. It's poetic justice. That's what's funny about it. It's crazy. Yeah. But like I say, backfire, you get caught in the cookie jar. She got caught in the cookie jar, and that's why her daughter don't come here anymore. So it has nothing to do with me. She probably told Sean it was me, but no, it wasn't me, because I heard her granddaughter out there tell the truth to her mom. Well, Grandma, don't really like Michael. Michael's a really nice guy. That's what she said. Okay? And she's the one that told me to go into his apartment. That's what I heard, because that's what she said from her little lips. And then there was a big scuffle over there. And then after that, there was no more granddaughter coming over. And it wasn't because I did it. It's because Barbara did it. Because she saw what she was doing. See? And that's why that really happened. That's the truth about it. I don't know what she told you, Sean, but she lies a lot. So that's really what went down here. That's not gossip. That's not slander. That's what really happened right outside my door. Yeah, that was last summer. It was July, August, around that window. I got it all written down. I know what exact date. I have it in on the computer though. But around in that window last summer. And you have your daughter going over to this crazy woman's house. Yeah, that's really wonderful. Boy, like I said, we need to get her an ad and put her on Pinterest and say, hey, Barbara Poker, watch your kid. She's a model person. She don't do nothing wrong. She's just so innocent and nobody does nothing. And everybody's doing everything wrong to her all the time, and she don't have no responsibility for what she does. That's what it would say in the ad. But you need to take your daughter over there and have her babysit you so she can indoctrinate your daughter with worldly things and worldly behaviors and other things. But it's okay because she's a saint. And it's okay for you to have somebody to ride your daughter home that fondles women. And he probably might have fondled your daughter. It's very good. You have a real predator. You said I was a predator, but he's a real one. Congratulations. You should be disgusted and ashamed of yourself. Because you should have listened to me all along. But, people don't listen. They have to learn hard lessons. Oh, take care. And I hope nothing happened to her, really. Because I tell you, if I find out something happened, I would beat his ass. Okay? And that's not a threat. That's a promise. So you better hope nothing happened to her. Yeah, because that's a promise. So anyway, you mess with family, I still consider her family. You might not consider me family, Sean, but the kids still do. And I still consider them family. So, that's what happens. So, anyway. So anyway, everybody, hope you had a wonderful day. I hope everything's going good with you, because it sucks for me. But other than that, everything's good. But everybody, just pray for the situation and that everything will calm down. They'll get some help for her. Barb across the hallway, and hopefully Sean and Charlie will open up their freaking eyes and see what's really going on here. They're not very bright. Hope they will turn on the light and see the mental light, because they're not seeing. They're making a lot of bad decisions, which is something I would not do. Have some strange man ride my daughter home or anywhere. All right.